Yeah! Welcome back to the FOH podcast. We are live. How you gentlemen doing?
Very good.
Man, happy, happy whatever New Year.
Ready to get it in.
You know, it's a happy New Year. Yeah. Oh, he got a cup. I got my cup too.
Yeah.
Let's get
We gotta
it.
get this man a cup. Well, he don't need one. He's got a bottle.
First of all, I do what I want, not a plan.
Yeah. That's You what
don't
I'm
need
talking
one.
about. He's got a bottle. Up in here. It's good to be back, y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is episode 4 of season 3. 4.
Golly, season 3 already?
Yes. 4 already.
Wow. Moving on.
Welcome, everybody. Come on in. You know how we does it. We don't waste no time, you know. Matter of fact, just in case you always miss the intro, here it is for you again.
Fuck out of here.
But yes, this is 2021. It's actually a new decade. It's not just a new year. It's a new decade, y'all. Woo!
Wow.
Everybody give yourselves a hand. You know what I'm saying? You're blessed. You're blessed.
Yes, sir. Old as dirt.
Old
Old as dirt.
as water and dirt.
Yes,
I tell
sir.
people all the time.
I'm officially half of whatever it is.
We got a lot to get into on this show, so I feel you, big luck. We're gonna go ahead and get right into it, though.
Well, let's do it.
You guys know the tradition. First of all, in case you're just now tuning in and if you've never tuned in before, we are here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This is the FOH podcast, baby. We talk about a lot of different things. We got a lot of stuff to get into, and we don't want to waste any time or drag it on too long. And so, before we get right into it, because fuck what people been saying lately. We get a lot of messages and have had many conversations about these messages off air, haven't we, gentlemen?
Yes, sir.
There's been tweets, you know what I'm saying? My inbox is always on fire. It's hot. Facebook and Instagram. When we first started the show, right? I was wondering, how is this possible? How am I getting all of these fucking messages? You know what I'm saying? And the ticker at the time said 3-4 people are watching live. How the hell are we getting all these messages and ats on Twitter and these inboxes, right? It doesn't make any sense. It pissed me off. It made me wonder what in the world is going on, because this would happen right after the show. So these people were watching live. You know what I'm saying? And so I hit up the platform that basically broadcasts this show for us. You know what I'm saying? I keep it real quick. We're going to get into it. Just give me a second here. And they basically were like, the ticker, it doesn't work. It's not official. It's not real. It's kind of right. And then a lot of times it could be completely wrong, basically, in short. So, hey, I put it to you like this, since we've been having our conversations. Your comments and messages are appreciated. They're welcomed. Put it like that. I will say they are welcomed.
Yes.
But if they are not respectful, you are overdue as fuck for one of these.
Fuck out of here.
Just to keep it 1,000. I do respect if something we say is inconsiderate. I love to learn new things. We all love to learn new things here on the show and have no intention whatsoever of offending anyone's existence. You see what I'm saying? But outside of that, shit, it's Firewater Friday. Boy, we popping over here. You crazy. How y'all doing in the chat? Everybody say what's up. It's 2021. We finally got away from the 2020. 2020 was like the devil's twin.
It was like the Debo. It was like the Debo of the year. Everybody just got pumped.
Man.
Whoa.
Debo resting in peace.
Right.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's a lot of man. FM Doom. Rest in peace to that brother.
Yeah, MF Doom. Rest in peace, MF Doom. We lost a lot of people. DJ H, what you say?
There's just so many people, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll tell the people who lost all their loved ones to this Bovid shit, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, everything that's going on, you know, that's, you know, peace and blessings to you and yours.
For sure. And that's the reason why we want to make sure that this year, you know, we're going to do our best, you know, to have learned from the last.
There you go.
You know, whenever you go through something, it's tough, it's rough, it's hard. You fall to your knees sometimes. It breaks you down. It makes you wonder things you never wondered before. You know, you get tested. You know, whenever you get tested, the best thing to do is to learn from it, because sometimes it's not meant for you to defeat it. You know, you get tested. Use those lessons to make you stronger. You know, other things, I don't know. I don't have all the answers. I'm just talking. It's a podcast. That's what I'm supposed to do. Big Luck, he got his opinion. DJ Inch High, he got his opinion. And we just give a little perspective on things. And we got some things to talk about, right?
Yes, sir.
We don't always agree, but we love one another. We're brethren.
What you talking about? I'm the most agreeing person on the show. I agree with everything y'all talk about. you don't even have to worry about it, brother. I'm Mr. Yes Man. You know what I'm saying? You know.
The big A.
You know, I'm just saying, brothers. You know, I'm the nice guy. You know what I'm saying? I show consideration to all people out there. People who like us and people who don't.
Absolutely.
We all get a little hate mail, y'all. You know. And that's the reason why I'm going to start this show off before we throw somebody out. With a flag on the play. You know what I'm talking about? Sometimes it got to be like that. Thank you. Just like that there. So, you know, everybody was flipping out, sending me shit about a quote behind Young Thug on the $1 Million Worth of Game show, right? That's popping right now. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. They got a lot of good interviews on there. You know what I'm saying? And for everybody keep sending me inbox messages, I'm gonna stop opening my inbox. Stop asking us. We don't interview people. Okay? Keep asking me to interview. No, either way. Young Thug was on there. He said a lot of stuff recently, you know what I'm saying? And got the internet talking. A lot of it is just headline stuff. And so, you know, one of the headlines was like Jay-Z. He said Jay-Z ain't got 30 songs. An audience can sing word for word like he does, right? Look, y'all, this is just how, you know, we'll talk sometime, you know, especially, you know, in the South, most especially in the South. Everybody had a lingo, but most especially in the South, you got to recognize some things are just a colloquialism. You might not understand it from where you from if you're not from where they from. You know what I'm saying? There's overemphasis, you know, aggrandizement, you know, shit like that. For the sake of, you know, getting your point across. You exaggerate a little bit. So sometimes we title our episodes, right? After these statements, well aware of what people might think, so that we can get the attention of those people. They can come here and learn the fact. You see what I'm saying? Those people are important for these kind of things, not people who already know. Mainly the people who don't know. That's who we want to talk to, right? This is who we want to inform about the shit. So a lot of people were triggered by the headline. You know what? Let me play the clip. How about that? Should I play the clip or should I get into
it? Play the clip. Fuck it. Play the clip before we go in. I'm gonna be a nice guy about it, but yeah, play the clip before we go in.
I'm gonna play a clip and then we'll get a little bit more into it. Okay, here we go.
Okay, so you see him, you inspired, you walk up, you like, "What's up, Wayne? What's up, Weezy? I'm the newest member. What's up, man?" And it was just like, "What's up, nigga?"
Man, that nigga got down the first day that nigga got down, didn't dap me up.
Oh, just left you hanging?
Didn't dap you up?
Tried me. Nigga tried my pimping.
Damn.
I'm like 20. I be really be stuck. Goddamn real. Now my motherfucking feet hurt. Nigga, I'm a real stepper. don't do me like that. Boy, you tripping. Man, nigga left my pimping hanging.
Left the pimping hanging.
I'm
just
like,
right there. Just
he probably had some dog. He probably had them chrome hearts on.
Mm-hmm.
You right. Cool. Then goddamn, it just kept going on. One time I dapped him up. This is how he dapped me. That one, I'm like, hey, listen, bro. If I touch your hand again, I'm a hoe anyway.
Right.
I'm never touching your hand again.
Right.
Just off of that, like, bro,
Right.
you tripping, nigga. I'm a player, and I'm a real player, and
Right.
and I don't get no fuck, nigga. I ain't nothing about me, no group, no nothing. Like,
Right.
I'm just a real nigga.
Right.
You inspired me.
Right.
So now you recognize, right? What we really want to talk about is something more important than such a statement, because right after that statement that he made about Jay-Z and the 30 songs, he ain't got the same. He said, "No, I don't mean it like that. Specifically Jay-Z, I'm just saying." So of course he is aware that he ain't Jay-Z level and shit like that as far as performances and selling out arenas. We all know that. He knows it too. But more importantly, this was his situation with Lil Wayne. And that's what I wanted to talk about. I think that's more important, right? Than arguing some shit that we obviously all know, right? I need everybody to light up the chat. I need the people in the chat so that we can talk about this, right? Because, it was never about this 30 song thing. That's just what people use for headlines for you to see this thing. Because remember, Lil Wayne was, shot at and all this stuff. They accused Birdman and they accused Thugger, right?
Right.
He was a big fan, right? But then he came with this Barter 5, and it's a very confusing thing. This is something that is worth talking about, I thought. So he mentioned in this interview that if he did a versus, it would have to be with Lil Wayne. So here we go, right? It's that thing that we were talking about before. I feel like the standard was set, a new standard by E40 and Too Short, brotherhood, peace, all that type of shit. You can tell by that conversation, by the story that he told, that there's some tough stuff going on between him and Lil Wayne. That's his idol.
Right.
He got Lil Wayne on his arm, tattooed. He loved that dude. He's inspired by that dude, right? You got to recognize that kind of shit, right? He needs to learn that it's not about Lil Wayne anymore, right? I'm gonna let y'all talk for a second. What do y'all think about this so far?
Look, in life, brother, people just don't like you. No matter what you do to try to make them like you, man. Look, if they don't like you, brother, it ain't nothing you can do about it. You can buy them houses, cars, you know what I'm saying? Save their life even, But if they don't like you, bro, it could be because I just don't click. You know, the personalities is different, you know. But whatever the case may be, you know, sometimes you just let the shit go, man. Look, if you're not liked, you're not liked. You just need to live your life and move on. Honestly.
That's real. I agree.
Or shit. I mean, my
You
whole
know.
thing also, I mean, like you said, if you're not like, you're not like, whatever. Move on. But the aspect is, why do you give a fuck? I mean, you getting paid. You know, you got your fan, you got
Exactly.
your fans and your following. So deal with it that way. Just forget about the past and move forward. Look forward. Don't look at the past behind you, because you can't change nothing behind you, but you can make some things happen in front of you.
Facts. I mean, he's got to recognize that as a man that has held it down for his people, his family. He's done it. He's shown it, right? His own lane of greatness has been somewhat of a diversion from Lil Wayne's own shine. You see what I'm saying? Everybody can't stand in the light with you. Some people think that you might cast a shadow over them, right? Because it's not about the fact that it's shine to be gained. It's kind of like where you're standing and what time it is, because the sun moves. So depending, you might be standing side by side, but depending on what time it is, you can become the person behind the person. And might be the fear that he might have had, or it might have been the imitation from the inspiration that he got from his idol that, you know, made him feel however he felt to not shake his hand. Like, to me, that's kind of crazy to not shake a person's hand, or to shake a person's hand and shake it funny, like with your two fingers and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
In my opinion, you know, you ain't got what Lil Wayne got, but you got something just as special. That's what I would say to Thug, is like, you are aware that it's not about having what that motherfucker had. It's about what you got and the way what you do with it. So, you know, if they don't want to acknowledge you, bro, leave them in the dust. You know,
exactly.
I mean, what do y'all think Wayne did that for?
Who knows, bro? Look, everybody acts like that. Look, I remember I was in Vegas hustling back in the day when we used to sell CDs out your car and shit. You know, so we all travel to Vegas, me and my crew. We have no money. We all hop in my truck. We go to Vegas. We out there selling, CDs or whatever. And we're in front of the club, and Ice-T and Coco walk up and go into this club. And I remember walking up to Ice-T and saying, brother, I love your music, you know what I'm saying? And I aspire to have your career. And Ice-T looked at me like I had total shit on my face.
Wow.
Yeah, like he looked at me, nigga, like I was the scummiest nigga on the planet. Wow. And I just, said, well, peace be on to you, you know what I'm saying? And I kept it pushing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, brother, sometimes it is what it is. Some people feel like you beneath them, even though you made them.
Yeah.
So I understand how Young Thug feel in some aspect of it, but I wouldn't take it that far. You know what I'm saying? To do shit. Like, like I'm gonna write a song and I'm gonna call that shit 3 a.m. since you got 6 in the morning.
That's like that. Twisted Love, right? Like, what do you think about that?
I think that whatever infatuation you got with a person, honestly, I think you need some counseling. I think you need to talk to somebody, you know what I'm saying, and let that shit out. Like, or take some medication or wrap yourself in a straitjacket. But too much infatuation with somebody leads to jail time in my eyes. Like, you're going to jail one way or another, about shit like that.
Yeah, that's just like stalking at that point.
Yeah, exactly. So, man, that shit is wild, bro.
But
that shit is wild to me.
Yeah, but you just gotta be careful of your surroundings. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, that could be stalking. Be your own man. That's the whole thing. Be who you are. Don't change for nobody else. If you go change for yourself.
Do y'all think that would be a good versus? Wayne and Young Thug.
Hell no, no. First of all, Young Thug know how to catalog. The fuck with Lil Wayne. He know how to catalog, bro. I feel like the catalog need to be even to an extent. Mm-hmm. You know, look at E40 and Too Short. They went back to back for hours. Because they had the same amount of catalog. You see what I'm saying? You know, that's like, you know, let's put like Jay-Z and somebody else who have the same catalog together.
Yeah. Have you ever not shaken a person's hand? Have you ever just said, you know, I ain't gonna shake this motherfucking hand? They put their hand out and you just looked at it. Have you ever done that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but for germophobic reasons, yes. Yes, I have.
Oh, man.
And I told him, yeah, for germophobic reasons, yes, I have. like you really just gonna come out the bathroom and don't wash your hands, bro? Yeah, I'm not gonna shake your hand. Yeah. I'm not gonna do that. So yeah.
Well, let's get it. Well, I tell you what, man. Look, I mean, what can you say? What kind of advice can you give to a person that's their idol? I've seen it a million times with people, you know, that I work with and stuff like that, or we would be on like a movie set or something like that, and it just so happened that the actor, or maybe the actor was an artist, and you know, they went up to the artist and said what they wanted to say and got the bitter end of that person. It don't look good. It don't look good, but
no, could be quite embarrassing.
Not at all.
It can be very, very embarrassing. And, you know, sometimes some things just aren't meant to be understood. Okay. Young Thug, don't try to understand why Lil Wayne did what he did or does what he does or acted how he acted. Just keep doing you, brother. Just keep shining and feeding your people and putting your people on. Build your record label. And the sky is the limit. Stop thinking about that man. You don't need no verses with him. You need a verses with somebody else. Figure out something.
I'm pretty sure Lil Wayne ain't thinking about you, bro.
Nah. And you know, that's what I say. Some things ain't no rhyme or reason. Some things there are. You never really know what's about to happen in the game. And that's what makes it interesting. No matter what happens with it, it's always something interesting about it for me. I thought this was very interesting. It's not the first time or the second time. Recently, 21 Savage was doing a campaign about financial literacy and stuff like that for the youth. And you know, we've seen him do a lot of things like that, though. But generally, hip hop and the culture has supported these ideas that a lot of people don't even believe in. It's just kind of the push of the record labels for identity and image for artists. Why? I don't fucking know. I don't know why it's always got to be about Lamborghinis and all this type of shit. But, you know, can't nobody say it ain't. We all see it. Happy New Year! Hell yeah. We got D-Boy in the building.
What's up, Mr. D-Boy?
Just in case y'all didn't recognize as well, D-Boy. We got Hollywood in the building.
What's happening, Miss Hollywood?
So, you know, I like to see young people doing some shit. You know, the same way that everybody, you know, they might not be from this side and different shit like that. And so to see shit like what Nipsey Hussle was doing, and, you know, it's always inspiring and different. You know what I'm saying? And so I want to talk about YK Osiris. I don't really know the extent of the truth on this shit. That's really up to you. I just present the information. I collect it, and here you go. So before I even talk about it, I'm gonna just play the video, and then we're gonna talk about it.
That's what I'm riding in. 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 This is my new car. I don't want. Fuck a foreign. Yes, man. I sold my Lamborghini. I sold my Rolls Royce. I sold my Cadillacs. Yes, sir. I ain't gonna lie. This thing humble yourself. I ain't gonna cap to you. Fuck, I got a floss for you niggas, bro. Nigga, oh God, I ain't got a floss for you niggas, man. If a nigga, y'all gonna think what y'all want to think. If I do got it, don't got it. Y'all gonna think what y'all want to think.
Y'all gonna think what y'all want to think.
Wow.
D-Boy say neighborhood. YK Osiris is saying he got rid of all of his cars. He said the Lamborghini, all the foreigns, all the Cadillacs, he said, the Mercedeses, they all gone. He went and got him a Hyundai. That's particularly, you know what I'm saying, not usual in hip hop.
No.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if some of the, J. Cole, I wouldn't be surprised if he whipping a Hondai or some shit, because we know what he about. But we recognize this artist and many others like him for other shit. And it's mainly, right? Aggrandizement, as I said earlier. So, what do y'all think about that? He got him a Hyundai. He traded in all his shit. He got rid of all the foreigns.
Mm-hmm.
He about that financial literacy.
Okay, and that's cool and all, but I mean, what's the real reason behind it? I mean, a lot of people get all these foreigns in the industry or whatever, end up going broke 2 years later because a fucking oil change for a fucking Porsche is $800. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if you ain't making that income every month, I remember me and you went through that profit and we looked at, say if we bought $1 million house, how much would it cost to keep that house up? Absolutely. Then we researched it. It costs $50,000 to $100,000 a month to keep up on a property like that. From landscaping to power to, paying employees to everything else.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So I honestly, I think that a lot of people overlive their means. I really do. I think they overlive it. You know what I'm saying? So after a while, I mean, they should start off with Hyundais, build their fortune up, and then if you want to be able to buy you something like that, then go ahead and do it. But just to do that shit outright, that's not your money. That's the record label's money.
I feel you.
But that's the record label's money. We already know how the record labels work.
Right?
Yeah.
We heard T-Pain say he had the Bugattis. A pebble jumped up off the street, hit his radiator. It got 2 radiators. He got to replace both of them to replace one of them.
Yeah, and I think it was like $80,000 per radiator.
Damn near 100,000 just to replace the radiator.
One radiator.
And you got to replace both of them. So it's the house because a rock hit your car. A pebble jumped up off the ground, hit your shit. So I feel you though, Luck. I hear what you're saying. What you're saying is he trying to start a new trend or is he trying to cover up some shit?
Yeah, I mean,
about
and like you said, we don't know all the facts. We don't know all the facts.
That's a good way to look at it. That's why we talk about it.
Yeah, but on
one thing I can respect about Nips, Nippy Hussle, I can respect him is He didn't buy. You didn't see him wearing a bunch of iced out shit. You seen him wearing gold, but we already know diamonds ain't worth shit. We already know they're not worth anything. You know, that man was smart. He had gold. You see what I'm saying? That man had some nice cars, but he didn't have the $2 million shit. You know what I'm saying? Because the man was smart. You know, he grinded from the bottom up. You know, so
yeah.
I mean, that man is a great example of what you said. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, that man didn't floss every day. He didn't have to.
Yeah.
You'll see that man in his neighborhood in some shorts and a fucking t-shirt with no jewelry on at all.
Yeah. He was we all know he was able to do a good negotiation when he did sign, because he like you said, he built it from the ground up. Let me go in the chat real quick. Okay. TBC Icy was rolling. Hollywood said the bank came and got them cars. He lying. Oh shit.
Oh shit. Damn. They're all of the cars? They got all the cars? Damn. That's a badass bank.
So, you know, we don't know. I'm just trying to call it positive for some 2021 positive momentum. I figure, you know, at least we got a young man that wasn't afraid to put it on social media.
No doubt.
I don't know if maybe it's true. Maybe he was afraid to be seen in that Hyundai, and people go, "Oh, he going broke." 50 Cent even said when he caught a hell of a lawsuit that he was broke, so that he, you know, and he said it in court. He said, "Hey, you know, people start thinking that I'm broke, and then, you know, then I stop making money." It's the truth. It's a very strange thing, this industry that we got to live off of, because we are attracted to, you know, driven by our talents and our passion for music.
Not only the money, the talents and the
it's
money.
Up that they attach all of this shit to it. You know, we allow it as the listeners first, because ain't nobody just became an artist before they were a listener.
True.
So, you know, I just try to look at, maybe he might influence somebody else, whether it's cap or not. He might influence another person when they get their budget, big luck. Because, you know, niggas don't know what to do with their budget. When they get their budget now, instead of going and copping them foreigns, because he said, whether he was capping or not, they might put it where it's supposed to go. So that when that debt come up, because it's going to be debt.
Always.
They do you well. They know what they're doing. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'll be locked in a deal for 8. You'll be locked in a deal forever.
Yeah. Every deal for me,
still owe them money.
In my opinion, every deal is a lifetime contract. It's like getting life, doing like 40, and getting parole. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could get that, but your contract might have said 5 years, but 5 years was like 5 albums in 5 years.
Exactly.
You did 5 albums, but they only release 1. Right. They don't count the other 4. They say those don't meet their standards. Exactly. So now you did 10 albums. They dropped 2 now. One of those extra 5 was cool, in their opinion. This is how they keep you for life. And Wayne, Lil Wayne, when he was on his last album to get released from his contract, to complete his contract, they said, nah. And that was that Carter album. Nah,
they held it up. And they held that album up for years.
That's right.
For years. And then he couldn't do anything else with anybody else because of that.
Mind you, when you are a signed artist, you are not going in the studio and doing an album. When you are a signed artist, you go in the studio all over the world for some artists, and you make hundreds of songs, bruh. And they pick some songs from that.
Exactly.
And that's your album.
Exactly. And then look at this. On top of that, they'll shelf your album and keep giving you budget money. Keep giving you budget money. And then you so far in debt with them loaning you money, no matter how many albums you drop, you could be millions of dollars in debt with some of these labels.
Yeah.
And they'll never let you go.
Ashley Hardy said that's a nice car, by the way, the Hyundai.
Yeah, so
yeah, it's inspiring.
Exactly. So, you know, one day I'll be able to fit in the Honda.
There you go.
Anyway, yeah, so no, but real shit though, bro. Honestly.
For sure.
You'll be locked up in those contracts forever. Especially, you know, I mean, look at Tupac, you know, and we can go there. He was with Death Row. He dropped 3 albums. He did a double album, his 3rd album, and he was like, Suge, I'm ready to go. You know, I did my 3 albums, you know, I always got love for you. And Suge said, yeah, you completed that obligation. And then he opened those books up.
Yeah.
And Tupac didn't keep a track of all the money that he supposedly made. But Suge said, well, how are you going to pay all this back?
There you go.
So now you stuck in a contract because even though you did the 3 albums and the 3 albums sold millions.
That's the truth.
You know? So you fuck around and fuck yourself, especially if you don't have good lawyers, people to litigate your contract, things of that nature, you know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk about Lil Pump. I'm gonna talk about him. When he signed his first contract, the 360 deal, he was under 18 years old, and nobody realized that. And when they finally realized that, the court of law said, well, you couldn't have signed him without a parent's approval anyway. So he made off and he got away scot-free.
Right.
Got his masters and the little money they did give him, he got away with that. Then they had to offer him a regular record deal, which made him a millionaire, and he didn't come out with an album.
There you go.
That was the dumbest, smartest shit ever. How somebody else's fuck up, that man got rich. Very rarely seen in the industry.
Facts.
It's a good point.
It's a good point. The young man said he don't need the flaws. Okay. He said he don't want to do it. He don't want the flaws. Like Hollywood said, we don't know.
Yeah, exactly. But if you try not to floss, if you try not to floss that bad, pull a J. Cole, get rid of the jury too.
We had Chance the Rapper, right, say that no one in the industry has money like that outside of the Diddy's, the Dre's, the Jay-Z's, etc. Exactly. Everybody else is capping on how much money they make and have. We don't know this shit for a fact, but he said that shit like, no, I know these niggas and we all struggling. Mind you, Chance the Rapper is a millionaire, but he also claims that he is independent. It's complicated, you know. I don't know. What do y'all think?
Well, first of all, I don't believe that Chance the Rapper came out independent because of who his family is and the background he has. And if people do the background on Chance the Rapper and his family, he got some well-known people in his family, you know. So he didn't do it on his own. He had help. You know, everybody, you know, a lot of people cry independent, like I came independent. I know a few people that did come up independent, you know, but everybody don't come up independent. Somebody knows somebody. Somebody knows somebody, right. You know, and depending on what that person you did for that person or how much that person's into your music or into your acting skills or into whatever you do, you know what I'm saying? That person who has the popularity is going to push you forward. But very rarely people do it independent. It's very rare. A lot of that shit is luck also. A lot of that is luck. You know, somebody heard that song and pushed it. You know, Drake came across somebody's song and did a remix to it. Signed him and did a remix. You know, yeah. So a lot of that shit is luck also.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I've seen it many times, but it's easier to take that lucky ass shit and make yourself look a little different, you know, make yourself look a little bit more special. It's good for marketing. It's good for marketing. I need y'all to sound off in the chat though. We're about to get into a little trippy timelines. If you with me. Now, y'all already know. If the story got a little bit of what's happening in the world right now in it, I have to play this. Otherwise, you would think my ass got a head injury of some kind. So bear with me. This segment might contain some stuttering, loose use of the English language, possibly made up words such as the Doe Kid Pirates or Benovid 18 +1 due to corporate censoring and information suppression about a certain Van Mehmet. We hope that you can read between the lines if need be, and we thank you for watching the Fuck Out of Here podcast. Yes, ladies and gentlemen.
I love that commercial, bro. I love that commercial.
Yeah, I'm glad you like it. I just, I gotta be thorough. DJ must have tested positive.
What?
Yeah. DJ must have tested positive. So, we hope everything turned out well for him. 2021. We don't need no more of that shit,
Nah.
A lot of people that didn't grab that or the shit grabbed them, we lost a lot of people, man. It ain't nothing to play with. It's getting more serious for those who weren't serious about the shit from the top. And, on that subject matter, I just want to say to everybody that has lost someone, and I mean, this stuff ain't no joke.
Nah, I feel you, bro.
People right here on the show lost people, bro. My condolences to you and your family.
No joke.
No
that
doubt.
shit is.
And it's one thing I will say it's different when it's on the front page. You know what I'm saying? When it's one of your family members, you really, it's like it heightens your awareness. So blessings to those and blessings to my family and prayers and everything. So just be aware, folks. This shit is real shit.
Yeah, and it's no joke out here. I see people out here still passing blunts with each other. You know what I'm saying? Sipping off each other's cups and shit. Like, I mean, people really not taking this shit seriously, dude. And man, I guess it won't affect them until it affects them, if you know what I mean.
It's a fact.
So.
It's a fact, bro. I mean, on the personal side, it's crazy. On the celebrity side, it's crazy. I mean, we lost a lot of celebrities. We saw a lot of high office politicians pass away from this shit. But on the celebrity side, this is curious that who watched Gilligan's Island?
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah,
Chat.
My girl, you know what I'm saying?
I need y'all to sound off in the chat.
I don't know. They might be too young.
Yeah, they might be a little young for that, but yeah, Mary Ann, boy, she was the finest white woman on the show. Forget Ginger, Mary Ann.
So, Mary Ann passed away.
Wow.
Yeah, from Bovid.
Yep. So, only one cast member is still alive, and that's Ginger from Gilligan's Island. It's kind of crazy that a lot of people know about Gilligan's Island like that, especially from our era, because I think the show was only on for like 3 years, like 2.5, 3 years.
No, I was on longer than that.
No, it wasn't. It just seems like it was.
Oh. Well, only reason I remember because it was fucked up how they had cats getting off the island.
No, yeah, they definitely ran a lot of reruns and shit. But yeah, it didn't go on for very long. I think 3 years was it for that show. Yeah. But yeah,
It was only 3 years.
So
yeah, they just had spin-off movies and stuff like that afterwards.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
more trippy timeline. So I did want to talk about this a little bit. Just maybe real quick. I know that Torey Lanez was online the other day saying that Spotify has been fucking with his songs being removed from the platform, right? I did some digging though, right? Spotify said, you know, let me tell y'all, because I recognize this kind of shit. We all know these companies, bruh. I side with people when they claim that Big Brother corporate is on some bullshit with their music, because we've experienced it and have been told directly in a few cases they would never allow me to do certain things because of things that I have said in songs. And you would think that shit sounds fucking ridiculous when you think about the type of shit that people have said in songs. It makes you wonder, what is it that I said? I wasn't too vulgar. Either way, that's about me. This ain't about me. The point is, the freedom of speech ends at the doorway to a private owned fucking business. Freedom of speech,
exactly.
The whole country. That's not how that shit work. If you stand outside on a corner, you can say what the fuck you want. But as soon as you walk your ass into somebody's jurisdiction, somebody's private property, somebody's private owned space, you don't have that right. And so when you upload your music,
exactly, and freedom of speech is not free, my brother.
It's not free.
Saying the wrong shit will get you thrown in prison.
Wham. So when you upload your music, it's different. They can do just like the person at the store and say, I'm not going to allow you to buy that. Get out of my store. And so they're not going to allow you to upload. Either way, like I said, I reached in and sent some emails like a mad ass crazy fan about what Torey Lanez was saying. And they said they didn't remove any of Torey Lanez shit. It had to have been him or his team or his distribution company or some shit like that.
Wow.
It's kind of funny, right? He may not be responsible for distributing his own music because he's not independent. So it may have been one of his team members or his distribution company or some other miscommunication dealing with maybe the record label or some shit like that. They also said, though, sometimes an album or a song may become unavailable temporarily and come back later. So they can do whatever the fuck they want. So I just wanted to give some perspective on that shit. The rest is up to y'all. Don't always think that fucking Megan Thee Stallion or Rock Nation is behind some shit when you in some shit with them, and and some shit happens with shit. I don't know. What do y'all think?
I think with all the negative press that he's getting,
Hollywood called us out, y'all. Go ahead, Big Love.
Check this out, Hollywood. We still kind of messed up from last night. And we did try to throw a New Year's Eve party, but nobody was really trying to chime in with us. So, yeah, back at you. Want to put us out there? Fine, I'll take a sip.
Listen, y'all. Fine, have it your way. It is Firewater Friday.
Put us on blast right there, bro.
I know, right?
On blast.
I mean, wow.
Because this is
I was drinking
podcast.
I can't.
DJ Anti is drinking.
Yeah, and I can't do nothing but respect what she said. But yeah,
and I have been drinking.
But And I have to say, I've been drinking before the podcast came on. So
Look, I told these gentlemen the day after New Year's Eve is a terrible day to do a Firewater Friday. Damn it! I said that shit weeks ago. I said it.
And honestly, we was debating if we was even gonna do a show tonight.
I said I'm not gonna
right.
drink. But fine. You know what? I'm gonna go and get my shot glass, and we're gonna play some games.
Nah, we only got 9 minutes to do that. That's gonna be a fast game.
We're gonna drink.
I'm ahead of y'all already. So I mean, I'm.
Look,
All right, well let's do this
All
then,
right.
y'all.
Let's do it.
Oh, shit. Calling people out.
yeah, don't be laughing at us. You know what I'm saying? Where's your drink at?
For real.
I can't take an actual shot, but I will drink from the bottle. So before we get into the flag on the plate that I got right now.
Go ahead, bro.
By the way, if anybody that's watching the show, I'm not certain. You know what I'm saying? If anybody's watching the show and come on the show for a moment, you know, hit us in the chat. I'll bring you on for a moment. Only for a moment, damn it. Only for a moment.
Well, since Hollywood want to throw us out like that, I think she should come on first.
Exactly. Yeah, send her the link.
You know what? I'll put it like this. I'm not even going to ask. I'm going to take the link and I'm going to put it in the chat and you can use it however y'all want to. It's up to y'all. It's up to y'all.
This should be interesting.
So I will ask this question. See, you know what? I don't want to ask a question because then that leaves me out. So let's do it like this. We're gonna do hip hop artists. Just name a hip hop artist. That's all you have to do. And we're gonna start with the hip hop artist name has to start with a sequence of letters starting from J. We'll start with J. I just say Jay-Z.
I knew that was going.
Okay, well, you know, we'll start with N-Ty. He said it too. So big luck. K.
K.
Mm-hmm.
Really? K
Yeah.
Solo.
Ooh.
Yeah. Big L. That don't start with L.
No, don't, motherfucker. Take that shot.
Fucking bastards. His name is L. Damn it. His name is L.
Oh my God.
M. DJ Inch High.
Michael Jackson.
Hey, now that's not a hip hop artist, you bastard.
Take a
I'll take a drink.
Take a shot. Nigga, you drunk already.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
He said Michael. I didn't know Michael Jackson had a hip hop album. What's the name of it?
Hey, it's in the vault.
In.
It's in the vault. It's in the vault.
In too deep.
Nigga, that don't start with the letter N.
In too deep. Yep, that's a hip hop group. Look your shit up.
It start with an I.
Right.
No, it don't.
Damn it.
Let's see.
Okay. Osiris, damn it.
Right.
P. DJ Inch High.
Professor
Don't
Griff.
say me. Don't say me.
I said Professor Griff.
Professor Griff ain't a hip hop artist.
Yeah, he is.
Q. Luck. Q.
Q-Tip.
Razzcast.
Damn. Oh man.
Take a shot.
No. Okay. No problem.
T. Luck.
What? Say that again?
T.
I'm going old school, Tiny T.
Woo.
Tyler the Creator. You ain't getting me tonight.
Y'all good? Or do we go back to Inch High? We go with
No, we good. Let's
okay.
Where's Hollywood at? I thought we was gonna bring her on the show since she was talking shit to
She don't want to click that link.
She over there snickering.
Yeah, where you at, Miss Hollywood? I thought you was gonna come on the show.
Yeah, she don't want to click that link.
All right. Logan Paul, y'all. This motherfucker called out Mayweather for the fight. Mayweather then agreed. That shit gonna be on pay-per-view soon enough. But what I want to talk about is
why Logan Paul want a professional ass whooping?
Suicide Forest. Do y'all remember this? I remember it. So I will inform you if you did not know about it. These motherfuckers went to Suicide Forest in Japan. It's at the bottom of like Mount Fuji, I think. They did this video some years ago. They go to Suicide Forest. A lot of people in Japan, you know, dealing with social shit. They go to the forest and they commit suicide. They hang themselves. That's why they call it Suicide Forest.
Wow.
Easy to put together, right? These motherfuckers go to Suicide Forest and make a YouTube video, you know. Shit disrespectful as fuck, right? They go there for one reason. Because they want to film legally someone hanging from a tree. That's as far as that's all I could imagine. That's what they were. If you watch the video, they are looking for someone who has killed themselves freshly.
What kind of morbid shit is that?
Right.
They got all kind of bad media for it, but bad media
could be good media.
It's good media. It's all media for them because it's all about views, right? Everybody that hate it, go look at the video. Millions of dollars. Fame, promotion, exposure, right? So they do this very disrespectful shit. It disrespects the living. It disrespects the dead. They obviously find somebody who has hung themselves. It's called Suicide Forest. They film it. They put the shit on the internet. YouTube took the shit down, but, you know, YouTube fed off of that shit too. They waited a while.
Right.
Then they took it down. While you or I could upload, you know, pornography or some shit, and it'd be taken down in a millisecond. So you can't tell me that they didn't know it was there and what it was about. It had all the tags. It had the titles. It had all the privilege and entitlement that you could imagine that it would have. You know. Hollywood says he got banned too. She remember.
Yeah, but is that before he got rich? Is that before he got rich or after he got rich? Because after he got rich, it didn't matter.
It was definitely after. He was already rich. He just got richer.
That's what I'm saying. So it didn't matter after that.
Right. So to go there was bad enough. To film somebody was complete disrespect. Either way, long story short, he caught a major ass lawsuit. I don't know. I feel like maybe with the Mayweather fight probably being their biggest cash out coming up, that's probably where this karma of this lawsuit coming from the Suicide Forest all of a sudden has arisen. What y'all think about that?
I think that every spirit in that forest should come back and whoop his ass. I think they should haunt this motherfucker until the last of his days. Honestly, I mean, that is disrespectful, you know. And no matter how much, you know, people done fucked up shit to us or other people or whatever, I don't wish no bad on nobody, honestly, bro. I don't. So you doing that is very disrespectful to the dead and you know, to the living and to their loved ones and all that shit, bro. It's just real wrong for what you did. You know, I think that's fucked up.
Real shit. I mean,
you
bring bad spirits on yourself.
Exactly, and I do believe in karma. Karma's a bitch, bro. I believe it's like I said, the energy you put out is the energy you get back. So sometimes I just rather just shut the fuck up and stay away from a person who's negative, or on some bullshit. I'd rather stay away from that person because, it puts you in a bad spot, to do some ignorant shit yourself. So I learned the best way is just to stay away from people like that. Honestly.
Yeah, that's some devilish shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. And the devil knows you better than you know yourself. So he'll use that against you in all aspects.
In all aspects.
That's the truth. It's sort of a trip, so hey, fuck him.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
And one more thing before we leave, and thank you all for watching the show. Make sure you like and subscribe. Share it.
Sharing is caring. And to all those out there who got those negative comments, we appreciate those too. Just know that when you do that and you check us out and you make a comment before you even watch the show to see how positive we are on our show, because you got some bullshit to say, just know that you can get the balls.
Love y'all. Before we leave, I just want to say on the previous episode, the last episode 3 of season 3, Alexander Wang, we talked about Alexander Wang and the accusations. Alexander Wang has released a statement. So, let me read it real quick. Okay. Alexander Wang says, over the last few days, I have been on the receiving end of a baseless, grotesquely false accusation. These claims have been wrongfully amplified by social media accounts infamous for posting defamatory material, right? From undisclosed and or anonymous sources with zero evidence or any fact checking, right? Whatsoever. Seeing these lies about me being perpetuated as truths has been infuriating. I have never been engaged in the atrocious behavior described and would never conduct myself in the manner that's been alleged. I intend to get to the responsible individual for originating these claims and viciously spreading them online. Hey, take it how you want. That's Alexander Wang, y'all, going against the Me Too movement. How y'all think that's going to turn out?
Well, Charlemagne, the God, said that an entertaining lie is better than the truth. He's going to go through hell and hot water to try to prove his innocence. And even if he do prove his innocence, they're still going to believe that he's a ball grabber.
There you go. Ball grabber.
More, nothing less.
The homie got caught with the burner. About a minute from the bank. Went into the penitentiary, got out, said he was going to be changed. But you would check and get up in a couple of wops. I told him, have a good time on the islands and get you some time. Hustling on the block, rushing with the ops. How the homie caught a homie if he had a heart, you never would have to pop. About again, no home in the window. And think about how when we grew up, I had the people in the precinct, choir in the church, classmates, teacher, all trying to bleach my dirt. It's just me. I just wanna know. For real though, my nigga. Why are there so many people in my face? I think I'm gonna get somewhere they're at my wet. They got but all the people in my space to save me or to make me make the people pay. I got the devil on my shoulder, so I pray. And then I shut my eyes and God will plead her case. And mama, I say I'm out of perseverance, patient. She saving. Sometime I gotta punish. There's so many people in my face. I think I'm gonna get somewhere they're at my wet. They got but all the people in my space to save me or to make me make the people pay. I got the devil on my shoulder, so I pray. And then I shut my eyes and God will plead her case. And mama, I say I'm out of perseverance. situation. She's saving. Sometime I gotta punish them.
And we out of here. That doesn't mean that y'all gotta get the fuck out of here till you already know how it go. Yeah. Thank you.